What is up, Devils?
Welcome back to the Ville.
We have a special guest with us today. Easton had an AP test, so we have our student body president.
I'm Warwick, and we hope everyone is having a great morning.
You know what will make this morning even better? The morning phlegm. Let's go to it.
Hey Red Devils, Mr. Fleming here, coming to you with your morning phlegm. This will be our last episode for the year. It's kind of exciting. It is Teacher Appreciation Week this week that I'm filming this, although you won't see it till later. I did want to mention our teachers. I found a quote from Andy Rooney that says, "Most of us end up with only 5 or 6 people who remember us in our lives, but teachers have thousands of people who remember them for the rest of their lives." Why is that? Because teachers are awesome. They love you. They want you to learn. They're there every day putting in the work. They work hard for you, and they do a great job. So thank your teachers. And that's my challenge for this month is before you leave for the school year, thank your teachers. Whether that be a written note, an email, or a conversation with them. Make sure they know that you appreciate what they did for you this year. So we went on a tour of the new school construction site, which was awesome. And we want to show you some of the things we found out. All right, here we go. We started out by just getting into the main area, which is going to be the large commons area and office area. Even though the building looks big now, really only about a third of it is done with the brick laying. There's actually 22 months of laying brick for our new school, and they're only about a few months into it. If you look out into this area, you can see that how big the school is going to be. Wherever there is plumbing or electrical conduit, you can see that the school is going to be that far. It goes almost clear to the stadium. As you walk down this hall, you'll first see the fine arts wing. We went into the band room, the choir room, where the auditorium is going to be. And you can see it's going to be nice, really super nice for our school. We also had a chance to go to the CTE wing. The CTE wing is the most complete. It actually has some roofing and trusses on it. And we were able to see computer labs out there, where the sewing's going to be, the wood shop, as well as the metals and welding shop, and other CTE areas. We had a great time visiting the construction site. Remember, you're not allowed to go on that construction site. Our construction people wanted us to make sure you knew that. Please stay away, stay safe, and let them do their job. If you want to go see what the school is going to look like, on May the 20th, you can go over to Spanish Fork High School from 6 to 8 p.m. They're having an open house. The public's welcome to go and see that on May 20th. Thanks, Red Devils. It's been a great year. Finish strong. We'll see you at graduation.
Lizzie, I don't know how you keep roping me into doing this with you, but I sure do love the morning phlegm.
Yes, I do too. I also love hour-long lunches, don't you?
I do. Last Friday, our hour-long lunch was super cool.
We had a cultural celebration with food and games. Let's jump to a highlight about that, and afterward...
After that, we have concurrent enrollment video.
All right, so we're currently here at the cultural celebration event held by the LIA, also known as Latinos in Action. Can you tell us, what was it like setting up this whole experience?
Well, it was actually really stressful, but fun at the same time. We really wanted to show everyone the different cultures, the different foods, and that's why we really do it, and it's just fun to do it.
All right. Can you tell me what this is?
Fresas con crema, aka strawberries with grapes.
That's really good. All right, so can you tell us what this setup is?
Yeah, so this is for Native Club. We're making fry bread. We have a little sign here about why we make it. It's a food that came out of when we had to live on the reservations. We didn't have a lot of food to work with, so it came out of that. And back here, we're cooking it right now.
Ellas y la luna, ellas me dicen dónde voy. Ay, 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 ay.
About the foods presented in this culture.
This is pan de muerto from the Day of the Dead. Is when you put this to the ones that you love and celebrate to them.
Have one.
Can we have
Oh, what? Now let's get into some announcements.
Anyone is about the mitochondria. So, what is the mitochondria? Anyone?
These classes that I'm taking this year feel so limiting.
Are you taking any concurrent enrollment classes?
What classes?
Concurrent enrollment. It's this program that lets you earn college and high school credits in the same class at the same time. I've almost earned my associate's degree with it. Hey, I've got to go, but you should ask your teacher about it. This class might offer concurrent enrollment too.
And it turns out, some of my classes did offer concurrent enrollment.
This is one of the reasons I have.
It was so great to be in a class that allowed me the opportunity to get ahead in life. And it only costs $5 per credit hour, which is going to save me a lot of money in college.
So, how do you feel?
Prepared.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Mr. Dudley. Ask your counselor or teacher what concurrent enrollment classes your school offers.
Now let's get into some announcements.
Today we have boys and girls lacrosse first round of state finals.
Today we also have boys volleyball state at Cedar Valley and an orchestra concert in the auditorium.
On Wednesday we have a guitar concert from 7 to 9.
And on Thursday we have a butt ton of announcements.
So buckle up. Seniors get their cap and gown on Thursday.
Track and field state starts at BYU.
Boys tennis has their state tournament at Liberty Park.
We have the spring showcase for all CTE and art classes.
Baseball has super regionals, which will last until Friday.
And finally, for Thursday, we have the start of our state softball at Memorial Park in Springville.
And Friday, we have all of our state tournaments that'll just continue and a Broadway review at 7 p.m.
On Saturday, all our sports have the finals for the state tournaments, so follow your favorite sports team and support them throughout their state competitions.
And although he probably doesn't want me to, but we're going to just shout out Warwick real quick for track on Saturday. Go watch him run. He's going to do great, first in state. And that's a lot that we had to announce, so now let's get to some segments.
First, we have our movie review, followed by our Student of the Week highlight with Dallin.
Welcome back. This is our last segment, and we had Braylee and Lily come see Unsung Hero with us, and this is our review.
Alright, so I honestly never even heard of the movie before I showed up at the
None
theater.
of us did.
So I didn't really know what it even was. It was actually really good. It was probably my favorite movie that we've seen. It was like a music biopic, and I feel like
none of us even knew who the person was that it was about.
I feel like most music biopics are more about the person and the name, but this one you don't even know who it is, so it's more about like the actual story and the upbringing, because her story was like actually special. I don't know, other people, they just seem special because of the big name, like the Beatles and stuff like that.
Dylan was touched by the movie.
No, I was. So
he was over there like
crying multiple times.
Yeah, but he was just sniffling because he's sick.
I wasn't actually crying, but I would give it like a 4.8 out of 5, but reminding you I'm not a cinematic mastermind. I just go off how I like
If you
the
liked
movie.
it.
I don't focus on like the camera work and stuff like that and special effects. I just it was 4.8 out of 5 for me.
I really liked it. It was a very touching story. Super cheesy. A good movie to go see with your family. It's not like a movie I would choose to go see like again. It's not like I'm going on Netflix and I see it and I go, oh, I want to watch this movie. But like it was a good movie to watch.
Yeah, I would definitely watch it again.
It's a very cheesy family movie. It's a good movie. I do recommend going and watching it because watching it at least once is nice. There was this, what I think my favorite part of the whole thing was this old man crying in the back. Anyways, that was probably the best part of it, and it was just a really touching story. I would give it a 3.8 out of 5.
My favorite part was probably when there's neighbors people and they help them, and that's such a cute part of the movie. But my least favorite part is when they break out in song as if they're in High School the Musical.
Yeah,
and it really caught me off guard every single time.
They
I jumped.
legitimately go hip hip hooray.
Anyways,
what do you rate it?
Probably a 4. That's
4 out of 5.
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Okay, overall, I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. I really didn't know who the person was, and I didn't even know who the movie was about because it talked about the dad most of the time through the movie.
Yeah.
The beginning, it was hard for me to follow because they switched back from being on the plane and then being in Australia, and I don't know. I found it a little hard to follow, and also the song had me laughing the whole time.
Anyways,
it's cheesy, but I liked it.
What do you rate it, Bray?
I'm gonna give it a 3.75.
Okay.
I feel like that's accurate.
Yeah, I don't know why they're dissing.
I always thought Dylan was being sarcastic when he said it was the best one, but I didn't realize that you actually really loved it.
That's serious.
Hey, Unsung Hero. Go watch it in theaters.
And yeah, thanks guys for watching.
Peace.
All right, welcome back to Student of the Week. Today we have
Cecilia.
Okay, what is the stuff that you like to do in your free time?
I like to draw.
What's your art medium?
I do digital art.
Right, and what inspires you? What gets you going?
The artists online and my aunt.
What do you like most about art?
That I can create my own things.
Okay, would you mind showing us some of your work? Alright, that was amazing and gorgeous artwork. Thank you so much, Cecilia. This has been our second.
We have some great students here at SHS, so shout out to you guys and keep doing what you're doing.
For seniors, you guys are almost done. Just hold on till Friday. We have a few announcements about that.
Make sure to get your dues paid and detention hours down, and make sure you're on the walk list, and make sure you find your will to live.
True. Okay, that's all we have, so let's finish up with Nevaeh and Lauren, followed by everyone's favorite, Checking It Out with LZ.
This is our last segment of the year, the finale, and we'll be criticizing our old segments. See if they're ugly, gross, disgusting, etc.
So let's rank these. Coming off in last place with our lacrosse open gym segments.
We were not ready for it. We had an original plan,
and it did not happen. Work out. We're never really prepared, honestly,
for any of our segments, but we liked
this one just had to have been the worst one that we were prepared for.
Yeah.
The lighting was bad when we filmed it.
We didn't know what we were gonna say. We
didn't know what we were gonna do.
We weren't ready for it.
It was bad. In 8th place we have our girls planning 2, our second girls planning, because it was short.
It had good intentions. We had multiple film days and that did not happen.
We weren't ready for that one either. We had a good idea, just we didn't execute it very well.
Yeah, the editing is all amazing.
Yeah, and that was all on Lauren. So thank you, Lauren. Woo! Coming up in 7th place, we have our lacrosse game day vlog.
I personally think this one was really good, but it just doesn't beat the others.
It was okay. My plan was executed well, actually. That was definitely, I think, yeah, we kind of had a plan for that one, but only when the day came. It was day of plan, so I liked it. It was fun. 6th place, we have our Valentine's Day segment. This one was Lauren's genius idea, and it was a great idea.
This one's one of my favorites. It was just fun watching it, and the stories, it was just something different.
It was fun to film and fun to actually
I don't know, watch. Lauren put some fun little edits in there that I loved.
So in 5th place, we have our Halloween segment.
That one was so fun to do, and I love Halloween, so it was just like a party. LIA was with us, and they let us scare people with them and like be a part of the haunted house, and it was just super fun.
Then we have our basketball segment.
That one, we messed up our filming, but we worked with it.
But it was still interesting enough. It was on the theme of all of our other highlights of like sports things that we've done. So
then we have our first girls plane coming in 3rd place.
That literally was so good.
So good. So much feedback. It was just fun to film. And
for much time and effort that it took,
it turned out super good.
Because we actually took our time. We got questions from people. It was definitely one that we actually spent time on and planned out, and it executed it well.
Yeah. Then we have the first football segment in St. George.
Oh my gosh. The St. George football one, it was so fun because road trip all the way to St. George, and we got just a lot of footage, and it was just like fun to watch and like look through, and it was warm outside, and everyone else loved it too.
Then coming in at first place is our second football highlight.
Everyone
loved this one.
Yeah, everyone loved our second football highlight
because there was a competitor with us.
Channel 1, the lesser channel, of course. Doing the football highlights had to be my favorite thing to film.
They're fun to film, fun to edit, just overall fun to watch.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed all of our segments throughout the year. And yeah, see you next year.
Leo, you gotta get to work.
Oh,
look at all
what's
the
up, Kello?
responses. There's a lot of responses. We gotta get to work. Let's go.
I mean, I guess he didn't know. All right, so someone told us to do the track. Light work, no reaction. Some gains in. Huh. I'm feeling so fit. I'm like a gazelle. My stride is like that of a lion. I am an untamed beast. I made it. So after such a long and excruciating workout, I feel so energetic right now. I feel so fit. Like I could actually make a turn with my life, change the way I look. Yes. So someone was hosted to review the Teacher's Lounge. Room number C5. Seems like they're getting ready for a luncheon of some type. Just, you know, they got soda machines, couches. Durable these couches are. Yeah, for the most part, they're okay. 5 out of 10 with rice. And they got a soda machine here. $150? And they got popcorn. I hear Miss Jensen has a popcorn machine too. Does it compete with this one? We'll see. Yeah, this one's better. Sorry, Jensen. We have the mac and cheese. Let's make it.
Want some salt?
I wanted McDonald's.
That sucks.
This might be the first time I've ever seen somebody mess up mac and cheese. It's stale. It's got way too much butter. I mean, the cheese is there. It looks a bit more green. So overall, 7.2 out of 10. I think we're just gonna leave it at that. But it's hot. All right, so now that we're finally at the end, we did what we could, you know, like fit in this segment. Just with the short runtime, there's not much we could really do. So sorry to all, 20-something other people that we didn't do. I feel like we should probably take things back to the beginning.
All right, $4. Who invented the first pizza?
Man, I really looked like that in the first episode? Ah! One more stomp for good measure. Now that we finally got that out of the way, thank you for a good year. Goodbye. Later, suckers!
Hold up. Now you know we ain't just gonna end the finale like that. We didn't even have to do that much stuff. Oh, so you thought...
quick announcement from the World Language Film Festival.
And that's. Oh. Okay, and that's actually all that we have for you today.
And we will see you for our final episode next week. Wait, what is this for?
She was gonna buy me a donut.
Warwick will only do this if I